Never book an appointment a Sunday at noon if it's not a work day for you, because that's just going to ruin your entire day. You know that. A midday appointment sucks, right? Because, you do nothing in the AMs and then the PMs are shot too. This entire week, the conversation's been about time management. And I went over, how there's two real big elements to your business. There is building the business and generating leads and filling that pipeline and, finding new customers. And then of course, there's taking care of your existing customers. There's taking care of your business. There's running your business. And to keep things kind of simple for a time management perspective, right? My suggestion is AM hours, block that time to build a business. And then PM hours, that time, take care of the business. And it's just to kind of simplify your life a little bit, right? That's the idea. We understand that picking up the phone, connecting with people, talking to people you don't know, talking to people you do know, it's a little bit harder than, let's say, taking a trade record sheet and signing it, or picking up a deposit check, or putting up a for sale sign. I get that. So that's why we do it in the AMs, where you have more energy and you eat that frog. You get the hardest thing done in the morning. That's the goal. That's the idea behind it. Okay. So today, I don't want to harp on that because I kind of did that already. Let's jump into some tips, some tricks, some ideas of also for time management. So one for sure, you guys need a calendar. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's paper. You need a calendar, and your calendar needs to be structured and used. Like if it's not in your calendar, it doesn't exist. We want to avoid you from being very reactive to the consumer, to having very specific time block time during the day that you're going to do specific activities. Like everyone should have a time in the day, maybe 2 or 3, where you return calls, right? As opposed to, hey, whenever someone calls you, I'm going to just talk to them. No, it should go to voicemail, and it should actually be in your voicemail. Hey, I'm returning calls today between 11 and 12, and again, between 4 and 5. Please leave a number that I can reach you during those times. Like, it's just something as simple as that. There should be a very specific time in the day that you do your admin work, where you check your emails, you connect with your your VA or your actual administrator, right? You're going to connect with people at specific times of the day. Now, what about appointments? Who here just asked the client, hey, when do you want to meet? I'm available all day, right? Any day. Sunday, sure. Sunday at like noon? Yeah, that sounds great to me. Never book an appointment a Sunday at noon if it's not a work day for you, because that's just going to ruin your entire day. You know that. A midday appointment sucks, right? Because, you do nothing in the AMs and then the PMs are shot too. So if it's a work day, then work it. But if it's not a work day, don't book that appointment. So if that's the case, when are your appointment times? When are your appointment times? Have them structured. I have today at 1, or this afternoon at 3, or this evening at 7. You pick your times. Now, I'm not saying that they have to be etched in stone. No. But it can't be that if you have your appointment times at 1, 3, and 7, as an example, don't book something at 9 a.m. Now, maybe book it at 1:30, in and around those times, right? If someone can't make it for 1 o'clock, sure, I can do 1:15, I can do 1:30, right? So be very diligent on your time. Remember, who's the professional? I'm not getting too many people. Yeah, who's the professional?
We are.
You guys are the professionals. Can you dictate a doctor what time you're gonna go get surgery done? Let's be honest. I need knee surgery. Hey, doc, I'm coming in tomorrow at 6. We good? That's not going to happen, right? Who's the professional? Can we start acting like professionals?
Yeah.
Dictate the time. All right. So a couple more tricks in respect to time management. And there's really two things here to increase your time, right? To get time back. And I would say the first one would be leveraging people. Okay. So the two are leveraging people and leveraging technology. So let's talk about leveraging people. You want to gain some time back, you need to leverage people. So the first one would be, if you can, it's hire an assistant. Hire an admin person that takes care of all the minutia that's within the business, right? This is key. Now, I know. Some of you are like, dude, that's like 40 grand a year. Like, oh, that's not happening right now, right? I'm like, really? Seriously? I mean, I could teach you how to get them to pay themselves, right? So it doesn't cost you 40 grand. You might actually make 40 grand on top of that. Anyways, so hiring an assistant would be one way to leverage people, right? What would be another way to leverage people? Anyone have any ideas?
Have a buyer's agent.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with growing a team, right? And that will help you if this is your buyer, if you're a client and you're going to, get a buyer's, someone to take care of this particular buyer for yourself, right? As an agent who's doesn't have a team and wants to leverage people, yeah, you can be the type of agent that hands away your buyers, all right, and gets maybe a referral fee or works with another agent, right? And yeah, that would take some. I would agree with you 100% that buyers take up more time than sellers, right? I agree with that. So maybe what you're saying there is look at, hey, where do I maximize my income? Where do I maximize my time and value? And that would be working with sellers. I would agree with you. However, but I'm not going down that route. I want to know from you yourself. You're a buyer's agent, you're a selling agent. Doesn't really matter. How do we leverage time? Admin person be one. If you can't afford an admin person or think you can't, because I can teach you how you can, get at least a VA, a virtual assistant. See, a virtual assistant will only cost you about $1,000 a month. And you don't have to worry about payroll or CPP or vacation pay or anything like that, right? It's like $12,000 for the year, right? And you got like someone that can help you for 20 hours a week. Like that's part-time VA, right? And that may be something you look into. And if you are going to look into that, there's a couple of companies that I would recommend, right? You can go into myvirtuedesk.com, right? Now, they are an American company. And who they hire are from the Philippines, university educated, right? Speak, very well English and have skill sets that are, top notch. So this would be one company. A second company is realassistpros.us, right? Same idea. They are an American company who hire from the Philippines. So I would, if you're going to go down the VA route, a virtual assistant, and listen, don't minimize your time. Like seriously, even if you're a buyer's agent on a team and you're like, hey, Danny, I'm a buyer's agent. My team lead gives me leads. No. You have to understand, time is money. What can this VA do for you as a buyer's agent? She can make calls for you. You get these leads that come in. And let's be honest, you're a top-notch salesperson. You don't want someone that's thinking of buying or selling down the road, 6 months, a year from now. You want someone right now. So you want to work with the best people possible. So what this person can do for you is the nurturing process of just sending them a text message, sending them an email, having a little conversation. Hey, are we getting closer yet? Are we getting closer yet? So they'll help you as a buyer's agent get closer to that when the client is ready to do something, right? So really look at a VA as an option. Now, if you're not going with the VA, what about projects? What about, hey, Danny, I want to create content, or I need to fix my YouTube channel, or I need to do something better with social. How can you leverage people that way, right? So what I recommend with that would be working with a company called Fiverr. It's Fiverr.com. Now, what they do is they have talent. Like, let's say you need to work on creating, right? Let's go creating YouTube channel, right? You don't know how to do the banners, You don't know how to the SEO of it. You don't know any of it. You can go in here, type whatever project you're working on, and they're here. There's tons and tons of people all over the world at different price points that you can hire and see, hey, we create this, boom, this is what I want. Whatever it is that you want. Let's say that your YouTube channel has terrible thumbnails, right? Terrible thumbnails. And you're like, damn, I need someone who can do thumbnails. For $6, here you go. They'll create and design thumbnails for you, right? Now, I'm not limiting yourself to Fiverr. You can actually take a look at another company called Upwork. Upwork is another company that does the exact same thing. You're looking for talent, right? Specialized people that can help you with specific projects that you need. This will help you with time management. Would you guys agree with that? Yeah, absolutely. Helping you with time management. Now, if you don't have that, hey, just look around with people around you. Your videographer can help you. Your stagers, these are all people that take time from, it can help you get more time back. Even hiring a student, co-op student. I've hired a co-op student in the past. Co-op students are great. You go to your local high school, like they want to learn the business and they can come in for like 4 or 5 months, right? And it doesn't cost you anything, right? It's bad if you don't give them something at the end of the day. I'll be honest with you, you cheap bastards, but they don't cost you anything up front because they're getting credits for this, right? There are opportunities to find and leverage people. You guys got that? You guys good with that? All right. How about technology? What can we use for technology? Now, I've shared a couple of them with you guys already in our coaching calls. One of my favorites is something called Slide Broadcast. And this is a great service to help you if by making the calls. You know, your call reluctance, you're supposed to connect with your database every quarter, and you're not doing it because you think you're busy, which you're really not, right? You should still connect with your database, but this will send out a pre-recorded message. The phone does not ring, and they get it directly into their voicemail, and you can actually schedule this. So I really, really like Slide Broadcast to help you leverage some time. Another great option would be if you're sending out mass text messages, right? I would use something called Hit 'em Up, right? Now, who's getting my text messages once in a while? Yeah, you guys get my, like 70 in one shot. You guys understand that, right? Yes, your name pops up several times in the message, right? And yes, when you respond to me, that is me responding back. It's not a system, right? However, the initial email that goes out to 70 people takes me literally 2 minutes. Right? So this is an amazing way to leverage technology, to leverage time for you, right? You have your database, you have past clients that you want to connect with, whoever it is that you want to connect with, you can fire off, hey, on the weekend, an email to like everyone, but it looks like it comes to them directly as if it's just their own. Does that make sense? Right? All right, excellent. What else do I have here? Oh, this is a good one. Who here, when they make a deal, and there's that transitional period, you know, that period where the deal is firm, but then it's the escrow period where you're waiting for the transaction to close, right? And in some cases, you can get like, 30, 60, 90 days, right? Now, who here neglects those folks? It's like, okay, I might call them once in a while, right? And you kind of feel bad. I get it. You're going to the next deal, but you feel bad about the existing deal. Do you know how often you should communicate with them? Does anyone know?
Still once a week.
Once a week, maybe a bit on the high side. I like the idea, but I say minimum at least once every 2 weeks. You should be calling that client, hey, everything's good. The financing's in place. I've sent the paperwork. Do you have any questions? Like, we should still stay in touch, because here's the thing. The iron is really hot at that moment. They're so excited they just bought a house. They're so excited. You should be asking for referrals, right? So if you're super busy, but even if you're not, I would recommend a concierge service, something like MoveSnap. What they do is they set up like a dashboard for your client, in which they have some nice reminders about, hey guys, remember your mover, remember this. And it all feels like it's coming from your office. It's coming from you. So this is just like a concierge service that you can use to keep staying in touch with your existing clients, with those transactions, so that you guys can leverage that sale. Does that make sense? Right? So I would look into a technology like that. All right. Now I got 1 minute with you guys right now, 1 minute, right? But I want to go over for my teams who are on the call. Okay. So for my teams who are on the call, here's a couple pieces of technology you may want to consider. And one would be Airtable. And what Airtable does is allows both your all team members to kind of brainstorm a transaction, brainstorm a project, brainstorm everything. Everyone can kind of jump on it. And again, you're leveraging people in this case and technology, right? The other one is something called Sisu. Now, Sisu is fantastic for tracking numbers, goals, and gamifying things with your teams, right? I know it's a struggle to get everyone on board to prospecting, but if you can gamify things, right, this would be a great product to look into. Now, be careful. It's sisu.co, not .com, .co. If you go to sisu.com, you're getting vitamins. Just saying, you're getting vitamins. Okay. And then the last one for my team leads. This is for my team leads, baby. You need to have a boot camp for your team members, something that they have to follow, a training, and this helps you create a course that team members can follow so that you get everyone on board to your philosophies. Okay, team leads, right? You want your team members to all kind of be well-educated, know what to say, know how to say it, go through the punches. This is the educational part of things. So for your team, you can develop a really cool program. And I don't think I said the name of it. It's called thinkific.com, thinkific.com. All right. Questions, concerns, hallucinations.
It's all good.
It's like drinking water from a fire hose, baby. Yeah. All right. So you guys got to all unmute yourselves. All unmute yourselves. All right. We're getting better at this. We're getting better at this. Come on, Tyler. You guys all good. Come on, Gary. Unmute yourselves. All right. So my question is, what day is today, baby?
It's a money-making day.
Oh, gotta feel the love, baby. Say it again. It's a what?
It's a money-making day.
It's a money-making day. If you're on this call, it's a money-making day for you. So who do you have to talk to today? What systems do you have to put in place? Who do you need to leverage to help you gain back some time? Hey guys, you're all awesome. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Have a
Danny.
great day, everybody.